All right.
Topic three.
So is it my turn now?
Yep.
It is.
Topic 3.
All
Go for
right.
it.
First, we've got. Hold on a second. I closed the playlist because I'm an idiot. First, we have Bada with Blue. Her album Blue Ocean, but the title track is called Painting, which I really enjoyed. The MV is really pretty, despite how like low budget and despite how low budget the MV was. I think it turned out really nice. There's a lot of pretty camera shots and stuff like that. Also, her vocals are beautiful, like amazing.
She might be one of my favorite vocalists, honestly, because and also not just because of I'm really partial to like raspy female R&B vocals, but the thing I really love about her is that every time that she showed up on this list, it's been a different song or it's different genre. So, she's done like an upbeat like R&B song, like really like happy-go-lucky sort of thing. She did this like moody future-based type songs, and then there's this, which is like a very traditional piano ballad. Which definitely, this probably complements her voice the best, honestly. But I really love how she's able to sort of dip her toe into these different genres and still have her voice really stand out amongst the instrumentals. So yeah, I'm really high on Bada right now.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Lovelyz with their new song "Lost and Found."
Nate.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize Jacob didn't have anything. No, yeah, Lovelyz is sticking to their normal style and executing it really well. I'm fine with them continuing doing more of the same, and I thought this was another great song.
The only big problem I'd have with this is just the music video is super lazy. Like, there's nothing interesting about the music video, unfortunately. That being said, I love. I'm glad they're bringing more of the chiptunes into it. They kind of went away from that with. I was super. If you remember, like a couple months ago when we reviewed their song That Day, I was just super bored of it. But ever since Wagzak, I've really liked it. I probably don't like it as much as Wagzak, but
yeah, same.
I still do enjoy it, mostly just because it has a sick ass bass line that they have out of nowhere. So yeah, I'm starting to come back around on Lovelyz lately.
Mm-hmm. So next up we have Lucas from NCT and Jonah Nilsson, which I don't recognize him, but so this is the first single from SM Station 3. It's called Coffee Break. Quick note on the Station 3, there's this like intro in the beginning, and it looks like something I would have made in like my intro 3D modeling course. Like,
just because of the sphere and all of the ray tracing and everything.
Well, yeah, it's definitely using like a ray tracing render, but like the motion on the train stopping is so like clunky and like.
Did you think you could do it?
Like, I literally could make this, and I've only been doing this for like 2 months, so yeah. Anyways, to the actual song, I was taken completely off guard by this. This is super like Michael Jackson, like.
Yep.
Oh, you can tell.
Style,
you can tell.
Like, for real. And the vocals are amazing. Whoever this guy is, Jonah Nilsson, like, holy crap.
Yeah, I looked him up. He's a singer for some like Swedish band.
Okay, I figured he was Swedish by the name. I wonder if he's like a songwriter for SM or something. Like, he just got a song with Charlie Puth
how did
something.
this is probably one of the randomest
The band is called Dirty Loops, by the way.
Yep, they're
really good.
Yeah,
the instrumental's fantastic, vocals fantastic, like, damn.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it's pretty much exactly what you said. Like, it's just utterly amazing vocals and instrumentals, just like straight Michael Jackson.
By the way,
apparently they opened for Maroon 5 during their Asia and Oceania tours.
Whoa, that's huge.
In 2015.
That's pretty cool. So one other thing, Lucas kind of felt a little out of place here.
Yeah. Honestly,
he's the only thing that kind of makes it K-pop at this point, but like, other than being SM, but still, I'm okay with it. He introduced us to this song.
Yeah, so. I mean, I don't know. Like, he definitely. If you took out Lucas, I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I'm sorry, Lucas, but it's just hard to focus on any of his rapping parts when you literally have this guy like belting the fuck out of every little single line. I'm just like, holy shit! And I'm just like, oh wait, Lucas is on this song too. But like we were saying, like, you could definitely tell this guy grew up on like Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson. Like growing up, you hear that in his voice. And that's incredible how you can hear like overt influences in people's voices and everything. So, man, this is like I probably one of the funkiest like SM Station songs I've ever heard. Just songs I've heard in the K-pop landscape just ever. So. Oh god, there's just so much to this. There's like jazz flute. There's an awesome like keyboard solo and everything. Like, oh, yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible, and it's a great way to start. Like, I don't know if it's gonna take a lot to top this in terms of station songs, honestly, because at least in terms of the vocals, because holy shit, this guy can sing.
If Station 3 continues on the trend of like this quality of song, it's gonna rival Station 1. Like,
we're getting NCT Yeri collab song.
Oh my
next.
god, I'm kind of curious, to be honest. It seems weird, but
don't get Victoria's hopes up, man. She's gonna be so fucking disappointed if that never happened.
No, it's happening.
It is happening.
Today.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Holy crap!
Right.
I forgot about that.
Next up, we have Matilda with their song "Between Fall and Winter."
Justice for Semi. That's all I'm gonna say.
So
you got robbed.
Matilda is a girl group making their first comeback since 2016, which is crazy. Like going a year off is kind of like a death sentence, but they survived. So Semi was on the Unit Plus or the Unit. She finished 13th, so rip.
She was second from
close.
She was second place for the second half of the show, and then the last episode she dropped to 13th.
Everyone probably assumed she was safe.
Yeah,
exactly. In every show.
It was you get all the
gone.
people that vote in the finals, like that didn't actually watch the show. And vote the more popular people.
You get a lot. You get normies.
She was really popular throughout the show, but nobody knew who Matilda was.
Unfortunately, which is kind of a shame because I really enjoy this. It kind of reminds me of Red Velvet tracks. And they definitely have the vocals to sort of justify going towards that. Yeah, they're
really good vocalists.
Yeah, so again, I really don't know much about Matilda, honestly, so I definitely have to do my... Granted, they only have one other song then besides this, right? Or just like one other...
they have a couple.
But they don't have that much, unfortunately. It seems.
They don't have a ton.
So hopefully this is a start of something, so... Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
Next, we have Mino with his... solo debut, I'm pretty sure. His first full-length album, at least, because this is the first thing he's done like outside of Mob solo. Honestly, I really liked the title track, which was Fiance. I'd say it's on par with Body, and it's very similar to Full House, which was on the Mob mini album. Now, stop making bad winter songs and just make good songs like this, please.
Yeah, I was really surprised by how good the song was. I thought the beat and the instrumentals were fantastic. And the music videos are really well done. I didn't expect to like this, and I liked it a lot. I was really happy with it.
Alright, next up we have MXM with their song Knock Knock, which is the TAC remix of that.
Yeah, it's like, it's a really awesome song, and the remix instrumentals are amazing as always with TAC remixes.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite DJs. Whenever he's pretty much the go-to when it comes to either producing any type of like electronic or sort of chiptunesy-esque song. So he definitely has the quality. What I'm interested in is, like, this group is doing pretty well already, but just imagine like how good they'll be or how popular they'll get once Daewoo and Park Woojin come back from 101 and join the Brand New Boys group. Holy crap! Like, I think it's a great idea for Brand New to just sort of do MXM while they're waiting for 101 to finish the contract out. So yeah, I think they might have a lot of momentum. They might have some of the biggest momentum of the 101 branch groups once they eventually, they're probably going to debut next year or as a full group, it seems. So yeah.
So you think Daewoo's just going to join them?
Well, no, that's the plan. Where basically
Okay,
they did.
actually announced that. Okay.
MXM was they're doing. I don't know if they've been calling it Brand New Boys the entire project, but MXM is kind of like the subunit. What basically they're doing a new SW while they're waiting for the contracts to expire. So and it's a good job. They did a good job because they gave exposure to everyone else, and again, it's just. They're definitely keeping the name out there. So once Brand New Boys finally fully debuts, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be really huge. And Daewoo, he's gonna write a lot of the songs too. So that's gonna be awesome.
Yep. All right. So, should I go based on the playlist or the spreadsheet?
Spreadsheet is what the.
Why isn't Nature on here?
Okay, so
Nobody
Nature is
marked it?
next. Nature You'll Be Mine is the next.
Nobody
The,
marked it on the spreadsheet.
I had it. Oh, sorry.
It's not marked.
All right, Andrew.
Oh, I should have
So
had it.
that's why
Say your
I
piece.
hit it because it wasn't
Sorry.
marked.
No, because we were supposed. I didn't end up marking it, or I must have missed it because we were supposed to actually review it last week, but we decided to just do Produce Cast instead. So yeah, with this song or Some You'll Be Mine, because we covered them with the Allegro Cantabile, which was the debut. It was a cover of an anime song. This is way different than that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like halfway with the song. Honestly, it's kind like I enjoy it for the most part, except for the chorus, because the chorus comes out of nowhere with just like this random random EDM drop that kind of feels really just out of place. And I think what really kills it for me is just like the choreography is just super cringe there. It's like they doing like a chicken wing dance or something like that. That makes it like I feel like they have something that they can definitely work on. Yeah, just they have to fix that instrumental. Otherwise I enjoyed it because it definitely has a lot of similar vibes to like #Cookie Jar. That's sort of like really fun, upbeat kind of girl group song. So yeah, I know Cooper and Mishala on Discord they're really high on this group. So yeah, we'll see what they have.
Yep. All right, next we have NCT 127.
Let's go.
The repackage of regular. It's called Regulate. Title track is called Simon Says, and I don't know. I'm kind of meh on this song. Like I don't hate it, but I'm not sure if I like it either. I'll need to listen to it several more times still, but like I don't know. I just find this style of hip hop to be really cheesy.
Yeah, so I actually love it. Which I'm not I feel like I'm in the minority for this one. But I don't know why. I just like all the different vocal styles they use throughout the song, while like still fitting together. And then the bridge is just utterly amazing. To quote Umu, she said during that bridge, I wanted to throw my headphones down and run around the room screaming because it was just so good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, but I thought it was really, really good. And I think I actually like it more than Cherry Bomb.
Ooh, no.
It's definitely not better
close.
than Limitless. And it's not better than Crush, but I love Crush, and I don't really count Crush.
Would you put this over regular, or would you put this over regular?
Yeah, I definitely put it over regular.
No, I'd still put regular over this.
So, yeah, I think I'm in the minority, but I like it a lot.
Like, there's parts of it I enjoy, but I think one of my biggest problems with NCT just in general is I feel like the quality of like the visual and conceptual sort of thing that they have going with NCT doesn't always, or the music that they actually end up writing or releasing doesn't always end up matching that. Just because NCT is definitely a visual heavy group, or just like the entire concept of NCT is definitely relies on just sort of operating under that notion. But yeah, it's just one of those sort of things where the song itself sounds lackluster, which kind of brings the rest of it down. Because yeah, like the music video is cool as hell. I love all their music videos just because it's super out there, especially for SM. So I don't know. It just kind of feels like they take advantage of the fact that most pop fans are like, "Oh, it's NCT. I'll take it." Like they take advantage of the fact that, again, most people aren't looking for objective or critical analysis of pop music necessarily, which it definitely feels like they put a lot more weight into or focus into the visual aspect than they do into the songwriting, which kind of sucks because I love NCT songs, and like when they're able to pair that, like an excellent song with excellent visuals and choreography and everything, like that's when NCT is like their best. But with this, it's just disappointing. Mostly just because at this point I have really high expectations for NCT, so this just doesn't cut it for me.
I think also my main problem with it is there's this like beat in the background during the chorus is really annoying. The boop 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 boop. Like I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. But again, it could grow on me. Exo's Wolf grew on me, so anything's possible at that point. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Anyways, up next we have NewSW with their song "Help Me." So I first heard this on Music Bank when I was waiting for when I was up at like 4 a.m. still doing homework. I was waiting for RBB to come out, Red Velvet's new song, and this came out first, their performance for this, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I can't wait to cover this on our favorite songs of November list. And honestly, this is fantastic. I really, really like this.
Yeah, I think this is like probably my favorite song from them. Although I don't know, they've put out a lot of really good stuff.
It's really close between this and Where You At, honestly. Just because Where You At was just incredible when it first came out. So
yeah, but yeah, this is a great way to end NewSW. I think, and like I thought the ending with the door opening was like a really good touch, which is what I think I picked it for the screenshot.
Because they're getting One Million back.
They'll become newest
again,
normal newest again. But yeah, I could listen to songs like this all day. It's fantastic.
But just overall, I've been really happy with what we've gotten from NewSW because, again, people were kind of like, oh, what are they going to do without Hwang Min-yeon or whatever? And I feel like the person that's really benefited from it is Dongho or Baekho. Like, he's sort of been like their main vocalist. He stands out a lot. Oh, he's got one of the most unique singing voices in K-pop. I love it. That's like, Dongho is like 90% of the reason why I love NewSW so much. The 10% is just like they always do like this feature-based like electronic style songs. And it's something I hope they bring into NewEst, like the proper group, just because I don't know, like looking back at like they didn't really start to go into this until Love Paint, and like everything prior to that, I don't know, was just kind of so I really hope this is the direction that they go into because I think they really have something here, and
I think it will be,
and it's something that differentiates them from 17. So they're not gonna be like, whoops, you guys, we're gonna give you the same concept and you're gonna die. So like honestly, if that happens again, I will never forgive Pledis, honestly, just because they have something here. They have something here, and they cannot fuck this up, especially with Hwang Min-yeon coming back in. Like they're riding high with how big NewSW is. They're riding high with how popular 101 is, especially with how popular Hwang Min-yeon is. So literally, like it should be a home run at this point. Like whatever they put out is going to do well. So literally, it's in Pledis' court right now. So hopefully they treat them well, and they've been treating them so good over the past year and a half. So yeah, just super happy with NewSW.
So did they ever explain what W stands for? I'm just going to assume it means without Min-yeon.
No, it's newest waiting. W is like for wait.
Oh, waiting.
They're waiting for Min-yeon to come back, so that's why it's newest W.
See. That makes sense. All right. Up next, we have P.O., which I assume is a member of Block B, with Comme des Garçons.
It's a cover of the brand. No. I mean, I don't have much to say on the song itself. It's just the intro to this is literally the same like guitar riff that Luna YYXY's Del Senyo uses. I think they sampled the same song, so it's just really funny to see it here. So that's all I have to say.
All right. Up next, we have Six Bomb. Didn't think I'd see them again with Your Neighborhood.
Super controversial group. They literally have a plastic surgery concept and Japanese like porn concept. Doing a ballad that's actually really good. Like, what are the odds, honestly? And
I I kind of feel bad for them. They're just like, I feel like it's their company that's the bad ones.
100%.
They've irreparably like messed up their faces. Like whether I don't know whether they wanted to or not, but like.
But I mean, do they have a choice? If you think about it, do you really have a choice? Like.
Well, I know exactly, but
this is probably their only chance to make it in like the music industry, and they've just been. Like this is literally like we've heard about like exploitative like practices in the Korean work place, and just it feels I feel so bad for them, just because again there's a lot of talent here, and they've just been exploited.
They've definitely shown that they have vocal talent.
Yeah, their vocals are incredible. Yeah, just they've literally been exploited by like literally manipulated like physically, and just like they've been forced to do all this super embarrassing shit just like to make headlines, unfortunately, and they don't need that. Literally, like you know how popular like this style of like ballad track is in Korea. You literally don't need any of that nonsense, because they eat this shit up. So why are you trying to push this as like an idol group that's going to rival like I don't know, like Twice or whatever, like some big groups that have like way more money and way more I guess visual appeal? I don't know. It's a really sad story, honestly. Like I hope they stop doing this stuff then, because it feels super it's very manipulative, and it's taking advantage of people who are trying to live out a dream, and you're literally putting them through the worst stuff that they essentially they have to consent to, because they have no other choice.
Yep. All right. Up next we have Sobe with Elevate. And so my notes is like she's hot, and the song is really good too. She's really attractive. But anyways, I actually really like this song. It's a good like R&B style song. The R&B is pretty cool actually. Like again, this is kind of a recurring thing this month, but really low budget, but they make do with what they have, and came out really well.
Yeah, Sobe was the opening act for Sunny and Mad Clown's tour. So whenever they had female vocals, she ended up doing the vocals for that. And she's great. She's great. I love her. She originally, I think she grew up in like Chicago or something, like some part of the Midwest. She's like Korean American, and she's like doing communications or like marketing or so whatever. And then she's just like, fuck it, I'll just do a career change and become a singer. And she moved to Korea. That's whole shtick. So it's pretty cool to see her. She had a song with EXE earlier in the year that we didn't end up covering, but I really enjoyed that one. That being said, I don't like this one as much as I liked her earlier stuff, just because I don't know. Maybe just sort of like singing, or just like the pronunciation. You could definitely tell that she's American just in the way that she pronounces certain words. That being said, it's still enjoyable. Also, side note. It's an awesome thing. She has like a mini series / YouTube channel that I swear to God, this is what it's called. It's called Sobe's Balls. Because like apparently and she makes reference to it. She's in a ball pit, like in the beginning of the video or whatever. So apparently she's calling it Sobe's Balls because like she's like, it took balls for her to leave her like secure career and try to become a music artist. And that's awesome. Definitely. So I really applaud her for chasing her dream like this. So I wish her nothing but the best.
All right, next up we have another one of my favorites this month. Andrew specifically told me like make sure to listen to this one. I
added him like immediately.
So as you can guess, I really, really love this. It's called Sonic Stones is the band. The song is called This Is Hell. And like this is like straight up just like punk, which I really, really like it. Specifically, like, oh my god, the guitar player completely blew me away, like, when this song came on. Like, holy crap. This group definitely reminds me kind of like, I don't know, it's like Blink-182 with screaming or something, like Sum 41, something like that. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but anyways, check them out. They're really, really good. Especially considering there's like only a handful of Korean punk bands.
Yeah, the Korean punk scene's super underground, and Yeah, it doesn't have the same appeal that it does. Like, there's not the audience that you necessarily garner here in America as compared to here in America. So, yeah, I this song was awesome. Yeah, that's why I had to like at you immediately. It's like this interesting like hard rock metal mixed with the pop punk style choruses. So, which specifically reminds me of a group called A Day to Remember. Like that was their whole shtick.
Oh yes, that actually makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, like that's their whole stick. Where for those that aren't familiar, well, definitely go listen to A Day to Remember. They're probably one of my favorites of the sort of pop punk genre. Like they'd their singer would do like really like pop punk style like verses like with like the like in the background, and then they'd switch over to just like more like metal like screaming and everything at certain points. So it's a really cool, like, it sounds weird at first, but it sounds awesome once you actually listen to it. So I've really come to enjoy that sort of blend that they made. And yeah, I feel a similar vibe to this. That's probably why I liked it so much. So yeah, I've never heard of Sonic Stones, but it sounds like a canceled Sonic game or something like that.
Sonic Stones. Another note, also, like, the lead singer, like, he is, like, literally goes wild as he's, like, ripping his guitar. It's crazy. But yeah, the actual main guitarist was, like, the best part of this song for me. He's crazy.
Yep, they go in, definitely. So, shout out to Sonic Stones.
Yes. I'm going to see if they have more music. Anyways, next up we have Spectrum with the title track, What Do I Do?
I don't really have much to say on the song other than it's a good song, really good job. But I do want to mention that this is a boy group that debuted in May 2018, participated in Mix 9, but sadly after the filming of that and after their debut, I think they debuted sometime after Mix 9, or they made a song after Mix 9, which ended up being the last song for the member Donghyun, who passed away. I don't know what. He passed away in July. I still don't know what the cause of death was necessarily, but this is the first comeback that they made after his death. So, yeah, I'd say it's still an enjoyable song. And also, just I noticed I think they filmed this in the same place as a Stray Kids music video. I forget which music video exactly, but yeah, that's just an interesting tidbit. Would you give up your eyeballs to see Tiffany?
I don't know if I would, honestly.
You're not seeing her. You're not seeing her next year.
What if I could literally just give up an arm and a leg for SNSD to perform in my city? Because it doesn't say they have to be currently.